I'm Julian Berriman and I'm the Director of the EuropeActive Professional Standards Committee, which sits within EuropeActive. EuropeActive is a not-for-profit organisation representing the health and fitness industry at a European level within the European Commission, European Parliament, and trying to raise the profile of our industry within those circles. Our mission is to try as best we can to professionalise and develop the health and fitness workforce, the instructors and the personal trainers out there. Everybody coming through a course which is aligned with our educational standards, we can be assured that they have reached a particular level in their training, and they are prepared to go out into the industry and fulfill the job roles that exist. And what we also do is we run a register, the European Register of Exercise Professionals. So that European register is made up of people who've met that minimum standards. They have been through a provider that meets our requirements, and we can say that therefore they are suitably trained and prepared for the workplace. Ereps, as it's called, is that benchmark, that kite mark, if you like, for the consumer at the end of that particular chain, that the person that may be training them or that they're meeting in the gym has actually achieved the industry standard, the European industry standard. Well, I guess the main benefit that I would see is that, as in any profession, you want to be part of that profession, you want to be part of that community, and to have been recognised to have achieved the necessary level to be part of that community. And that's what Ereps is for that individual. It's a way for them to communicate to their colleagues, to employers, to consumers, that they have met that standard and that they are qualified. And clearly that has advantages in terms of finding employment, for one thing, that employers will look on you more favourably if you have that Ereps certification or recognition. And also it will have weight for you when you're communicating with your clients, with your consumers, that they again can have faith that you have achieved the necessary standard and that you know what you're doing. So I guess in that sense it has a commercial advantage for the individual trainer, that they can give those messages and attract clients to them. Physical Coaching Academy is one of our accredited providers, training providers. So any accredited training provider has to go through quite a rigorous process of verification with us. That involves looking in detail at the content of those courses to ensure that it matches our educational standards. So if the application was for the personal trainer, we're going to look at the personal trainer standards, and it has to cover all of the criteria, all of the standards that we have identified as the key requirements of a personal trainer. We'd want to see that there is a degree of face-to-face input, because clearly personal trainer, fitness instructor, these kind of job roles are very practically based job roles. Quite closely and have looked quite closely at the Physical Coaching Academy's quality assurance processes. So what goes on behind the scenes to make sure that the content is up to date, that it's reviewed and as good as it can be. What's in place to ensure that those teachers are delivering to the necessary standards and in a consistent way. Do they have standardization meetings between those tutors so that they can sit around and they can say, hey, well, I tried this, didn't work so well, but this is how we should do this. So we come up with a consistent product, because it's very important to us that every student on the Physical Coaching Academy's courses gets what they signed up for, and they get a quality product. And the Physical Coaching Academy has given us that assurance through the accreditation process.